Hello, Nintendo fans. My name is Mario Master. How are we doing today? I hope you enjoy my monotone voice. Once again, I am not feeling too well. um, no, I mean, I don't know, whatever. Anywho, uh, hi, hello. So, I finally got the Black Ops 6 Mastery Camo, or Zombies Mastery Camo. And, well, I'm here to tell you my experience with it. And my strategies, what to and not to do. Um, this is essentially going to be like my Borealis video, but it's going to be a lot more focused. Um, but now that I've finished this camel grind, I might move on to the Warzone Mastery Camo. I wouldn't count on it though, because it seems like it would suck, but it also seems like it wouldn't suck in the long run. I don't know. I'll have to see. The thing I do like about Warzone right now is Warzone Casual does count towards camos because there are real people playing that. So I don't know. I guess it kind of balances this out. Anyway, back to zombies. My Here's my thing, right? I actually like this zombies. This zombies, although can be difficult, is fun. Directed mode has to be the best thing to ever happen to round-based zombies, I have to say. Um, it just existing makes my life galaxies either easier, and I really do mean that because this camo grind without directed mode would have taken me way longer. And I do mean that. It would have taken me a really, really long time to do this camo grind without directed mode. So thank God for that. Now, for all the camos, I don't remember them all, but here they all are. Um, and here are the requirements for them. Um, Now the first one isn't that bad. If I remember correctly, it's just get like 10 kills 15 times or something like that, or like get 10 kills 15 times in quick succession or some shit. It's really easy to do. That one is easy. Um, the second one, Opal, I do remember that one because I spent the most time trying to get Opal, is get 30 special kills. Now, this one is annoying because of you have to get special kills. And manglers don't usually like to spawn very consistently, especially on any map when you're playing directed. The spawning consistency is all over the place. If a mangler spawned every single round consistently, then I probably would have been done with this grind like 15 years ago. But overall, Opal isn't that bad. I do think it is one of the longer ones. Um, the third one, which I also don't remember, is also pretty easy. It's get 20 or more consecutive kills without taking damage. Now that sounds hard, but it actually wasn't that bad. What I did was I just kind of sat in a corner in Liberty Falls and just sat at round 3 and just shot zombies until I got the camo. So that one was pretty easy. There are some guns that you may or may not have to pack a punch, but that camo can maybe take like 15 minutes maximum, and I'm not joking. Um, and then Nebula. Now, this is interesting because I thought, and I didn't look because of course I didn't. I thought it's called Afterlife. That's the third match camo mastery. So I thought after I got Afterlife on every single gun that I needed to, I would just get Nebula. Kind of like with MW3, you just kind of got Borealis after you did every single Serpentine camo requirement. But this one isn't like that, unfortunately. Um, there is actually a mastery for it, so that's fun, which makes me really regret saying that I'm gonna get every single gun to Nebula, but now that I have Nebula unlocked, and if a new gun releases, I can just sit there in a lobby for maybe like 2 hours and get every single camo that I need. It's gonna take a while, but I know I can do it. Anywho, you have to get 10 elite kills, which is, stuff like the Abomination, any of these, whatever. I can't remember. There's one that looks like a mangler. I don't remember. I don't know. It has a different name or whatever. I don't really care. Anywho, um, brain work do. Anywho, um, it isn't that bad. Nebula is also a one that does take a while, just because um to even think about doing the elite stuff, you need at least Pack a Punch 2, and I usually like to get the highest weapon rarity before I do it, just because I can kill the elite zombie faster, which you don't have to do, but you can do. It's really it's really whatever you want, honestly. It's really whatever you want to do and whatever you're really comfortable with, but for me personally, what I did was I got Pack a Punch 2, because you really don't need Pack a Punch 3, but you can get Pack a Punch 3. Is get Pack a Punch 2, highest weapon rarity, and then just go in and kill 10 of them and then just leave. So it's not that hard. That one maybe takes an hour, 15 minutes max. It's not too difficult, essentially. So that's cool. Ugh. Now, obviously, the map I recommend is Liberty Falls every single time. Liberty Falls is by far, I mean, to be fair, haven't played every single map, but I think Liberty Falls is just the best overall. Um, I really don't see a need to even touch anything else like Terminal. The only reason, and I do mean this, the only reason to even think about touching a map like Terminal is because you need parasite kills. And that's it. And if you need parasite kills for a camo, then just do Terminal. You don't need to do any other map, because all the other maps kind of suck. Um, Now the funny thing is, or I guess the cool thing is, if you play directed mode, you can kind of get a feel of like how the map is gonna flow. But anyway, just for the love of God, play Liberty Falls. Don't play Terminal. Don't play any of the other maps. Just play Liberty Falls. It's the only like good map in the entire game. It's the best map to high round on, which is why if you look, the highest round record is on Liberty Falls. Like round 999, I think right now is only possible on Liberty Falls. So there you go. I mean, like, what more do you need there? Um, I'm also later on when I actually after work, because I'm recording this before I have to go to work. Um, when I come back and I do the second recording, I'm gonna go through what I use for a field upgrade, or really augments, and my perk recommendations. But that's for later. I mean, the best field upgrade is Ethereal Shroud. It always will be. Um, and I'll go over perks. Now the thing is, and this is gonna be the last thing before I end this recording. Um, is there's gonna be one more perk. I don't know when it's gonna release. It's either gonna be this season or next season. But when the new perk drops, or we're getting at least one more perk, because if you look at the Wonder Fizz machine, like the actual vend thing, there's one more perk slot. So we'll see what happens. And I'll do when that perk drops, I'm gonna do a perk tier list. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Penis. All right, I am back, and well, here are really my recommendations for this camel grind and what to and not to do. Because I know I said I was gonna do that, and I really didn't do that yet. So here we are. Um, So I think the best way to do any camel grind really is to start on assault rifles and then work your way down. Um or you could start at special and work your way left. But normally you go left to right, and honestly, that is the best way to do this camo grind, in my opinion. Um, and you just start with the XM4, work your way down, and then you just keep going until you do not every single weapon category, but you do need um what is it? I don't know. If you want to do pistols, you have to get, 4 pistols to mix to Mystic Gold. So in the end, it does matter a little bit, but it also doesn't matter. It's creature comfort is really what it comes down to. It comes down to creature comfort. Now for perks, you actually don't need a lot of perks because you don't need every single perk. All you really need is quick revive, Juggernog, speed cola, Volter's aid, Deadshot daiquiri, and double tap, and that's it. Legit, that is all you need for perks. You do not need any other perks except for those 5. You don't need any ammo mods. The best, you know, field upgrade is Ethereal Shroud. I use Burst Dash and Extra Charge. Um, there is some stuff that like instant reload you can have on it, or you can have the one that upgrades its fuck brain doesn't my brain shut down. You can have the one that makes it last longer, all that fun stuff. But the burst dash is pretty good just because you can kill zombies that are like in front of you, so it is kind of like offensive and defensive. um Once again, it really just comes down to creature comfort for what you want to do. There is a new one called Frost Blast, which I have not used. um I assume it's just the cryo freeze ammo mod just on crack. um and obviously, like I said, the best way to do this mode or to do this camo grind is to play directed mode. If you play directed mode and not standard, trust me, you are going to have a much better time. I have still not played every single um map, but you know, uh, you know, you know, I don't know. The best map is Liberty fucking Falls. It's the best map. It's a map that is the best for high rounding on. So why not? Type shit. It's it's fine. I like it. Uh, I have to say, when it comes to this game, it is definitely a lot easier when it comes to the camo grind, because this camo grind didn't take me that long in reality. Because taking a gun from no camos to nebula just straight up can maybe take you like 2 or so hours. It doesn't take that long in reality. But I do have to say, this game is galaxies better than MWZ was. The thing with MWZ was the fact that it was just, I don't know, it was just really grind heavy, and that's the thing I didn't enjoy about it, is that it was just super grind heavy. If it wasn't like that, that'd be great, but we can't always have nice things. So, and I have to say, I do like Nebula in this game. Like, the Zombie Mastery camo does look good. I don't know if I like it more than Borealis, though. I don't know. I spent so long trying to get Borealis that, like, my heart is kind of with it, and I think it will be for, a very long time coming. 'Cause, I don't know. Because just Borealis just looks so interesting. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Borealis looks cool. I think the only one that I don't like is the MW2 Zombie Mastery camo. which is bioluminescent. That one definitely did not hit the mark whatsoever. It was kind of random though too, because they added bioluminescent legit right after, like right before Black Ops 6 dropped. So it was really weird that they made that decision. You know, it was just it's really weird that they made that decision. But whatever, I don't I don't freaking run Black Ops. I don't know. Maybe someday I will. But I probably won't. But I mean, here's the thing, right? I like this game. This game is really good. Um, I do wish you could use some of the older weapons in zombies just so you could get the camo, but I am also glad that you can't use them in zombies. I don't know. It kind of it balances itself out, you know. Oh, you know what? Uh, I need to talk about gobblegums for a second. So here's the thing about gobblegums. They're kind of useless. I have never really used gobblegums. Like, I think if I added up every single gobblegum I have, I probably have over like 300 gobblegums. Like, not kidding. Just because you really don't need gobblegums. They're kind of useless. Oh my god, my fucking sister just keeps going to the bathroom for no reason, and she keeps talking at max fucking volume doing it. It's really annoying. Anywho, I think I don't know. This game is good. I like it. Definitely, if you're looking into like your very first camo grind, or you want to get the camo grind for these weapons, I would definitely do it. Why not? This one, once again, has to be one of the easiest. It has to be one of the easiest camo grinds I have ever done. And that is saying a lot. I mean, that's not really saying a lot considering I've only done one camo grind. But even so, this one it is easy. So I do recommend doing it just because it is easy. If you're looking for, an easy if you're looking for an easy camo grind, do this one. It's one of the easiest ones that you could ever do. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. So, thank everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitter, Discord. What am I doing? I just turned on my old brain. My just check out my Twitch. Jesus Christ, I'm like turned off right now. Um, check out my Twitch. I try to stream on there fairly frequently. I do need to get better at it, but yeah, that's it. Peace. Bye.